How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the classic animated version, is a wonderful story with lots of great lessons, love being one of them. As I think about how God's love for us transforms our relationships with others, I think about the correlation between the heart and the eyes. In the movie about the Grinch, when he finally realizes that Christmas is more than presents, food, and decorations, the Grinch is transformed. First, his heart grows 3 times larger. I like to think that his heart is filled with the love of God. Then, right after his heart grows, his eyes change, and he looks at the Who's with tenderness. The movie uses color and shape to emphasize the change in his eyes. Up to this point, the Grinch's eyes are red with a yellow background, and he is almost always scowling so that his eyebrows are often in a V shape, affecting the shape of his eyes. But after his heart grows, his eyes become blue with a white background and have a softer shape. So, first, his heart grows and he is filled with the love of God. Second, his eyes change and how he sees the Who's down in Whoville. By being filled with the love of God, the Grinch looks at the Who's in a more compassionate way and actually befriends them. This is how God's love for me transforms my relationships with others. I can love because God first loved me, just like it says in the Bible. God's love helps me to see others with more compassion, thereby showing and spreading the love of God. The Who's in Whoville spread the love of God. When they gathered to sing around the big tree in their community after the Grinch took everything, a really bright star was shining on the top of the tree. As they sang, the star rose up into the sky, symbolizing the light and love of God being spread to the world. This love of God, spread by the Who's, filled the Grinch and transformed him, filling him with the love of God and helping him to look onto others with God's love. For those who enjoy music, there is a song from 2008 by the Christian musician called Brandon Heath, and it's called Give Me Your Eyes, where he asks God to give him his eyes to see people the way God does. May the love of God fill our hearts and transform how we see and treat those around us so we can show and spread the love of God.